Okay, so we just got all of the speakers and all of the equipment that we need for this install brought upstairs, and I'm going to show you the theater room that we're working with as well as the equipment that we're going to be using today. This is the theater room, and the customer is only wired for a 5.1. You can see they have some old fallen off the wall speakers that were left behind from the previous homeowner. We're going to pull those down and get those replaced with the Klipsch, the Pro 16 RWs. And we're going to do that in the front left and right as well as the rear left and right. And if I can, I'm going to try to pull the wiring down the wall so that the Atmos is more realistic. You always want your Atmos at ear level right there and there. And then we're going to put in overhead Atmos right here. And in those locations, we're going to use the Pro 16 RC. And then here's going to be our center speaker. This is the RP640D. I like using this because regardless of how the studs line out, I can use the speaker on the wall or on the stand. It looks really slim, it's low profile. We're going to be using the SPL 120 as our sub. This is a 12-inch front firing ported subwoofer. This thing hits really hard and they're very affordable. As far as projection goes, we're going to be using the new Pro Cinema 6050 from Epson. And the Dragonfly 133-inch. And that's the high contrast gray. We're going to surge protect everything with Wattbox surge protection. And even the subwoofer and the projector is going to be surge protected. We're going to be using a Marantz, the 5013 model, for processing as well as power for the system. We're going to be using fiber optic HDMI. Make sure he gets the best quality possible. It's just a 30-foot run, and we'll also run cat cable. So you can see Grayson's already getting our blankets lined out. We're gonna take these old speakers down, figure out what's going on inside the walls here. And we're gonna go ahead and get this party started. All the equipment is terminating here at the front of the room, not the back of the room in this particular project. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get all of our products unboxed and start getting this install knocked out. Okay, so we popped down the first speaker, and these are all standard pre-wire. What we're going to do is we're going to take the cutout template and we're going to put it right up against the stud, trace it out with a pencil, and then we're going to cut the hole. Alright guys, these Pro 16s come in two pieces, back box and then the speaker itself. I recommend that you install this first, and when you're up against a stud, we have a little clever technique that we'll show you so you don't have to etch out the stud, and then you're going to pop the speaker in. This does have a rotatable horn, so you can rotate it like that. Pretty cool. Actually, this was Grayson's genius find the other day. I'll show you in just a second. Basically what he's doing right now is just popping out the box, the back box, and making it to where we can get this in there. So basically what we've found is the side that doesn't have the stud on it, you can pop them right in onto the sheetrock like that, really nice and easily. But the other side, you can see there's wood right there, so it won't open. And you can take a little screw like this and you can screw it right into the toggles. Just like that. Top and bottom, and that'll secure it really nice and tight. Make sure you use your level. we're moving right along. Grayson is doing a fantastic job of getting these speakers popped into the wall. You can see we got the front two in. Now he is moving around to the back of the room, and we're gonna pull these down and get the holes cut for these guys. We're gonna check for where the studs are. They should be on 16-inch centers. We'll make sure that that's the case, drop these lines down, get our holes cut. Okay, so what Grayson's doing right now is he's basically finding out where the studs are in the wall and putting the speaker in between the studs. That way, whenever the hole's cut, we don't have any issue running into the framing. And also so that the drywall hooks can grab on easily. And then we're gonna do the same technique on both sides. What's going on here, Gray?
Alright guys, so it wasn't as easy as you'd always think. Well, we had a stud here for the door, stud here, and then another stud here, about right there. And so I couldn't drill down from here without just completely ruining the wall. So what I did was I grabbed my bit here, an extension bit, and I drilled up through this stud and then through the cavity here into this stud and then up, and I shot my fish tape up, and the line wasn't long enough, so I ended up having to just extend it like this. And now we're gonna pop the speaker in, and we're finally done with that horror scene. The new Epson 6050. If you haven't seen the video, it's on our channel. Zach and that home theater dude Chris, check it out. But this is Grayson's version. They also did a shootout, so it's a little more interesting. Back cover, spare ball, custom Epson chief mount. I feel like I'm in the spotlight here. I'm the star. AC power cord, remote and battery. Cool.
Alright guys, check it out. This customer's fan is a little low. If you have a situation like this in your own home and you're wondering what to do, I really like this adjustable pole that Strong sells. See how it has these little holes right here? You can come in and basically get you the exact height that you're looking for, and then this pin just pops into place like that so you can drop it down below the fan. Pretty cool little design. Highly recommend purchasing this if you have a fan situation like this or plan on redoing your fan. Ooh, nice shot, Gray. So Gravy Gray's up there in the attic right now. He just pulled the lines from here and back there over to where the Smurf tube is. What we're gonna do is run these lines right through the Smurf tube back to the front of the room with our HDMI, making life a lot easier because this is an exterior wall. Okay, so we got our wire here going over to here and then being looped all the way through the tube back to here, as well as our other wire for our overhead Atmos. And then we ran a fiber optic HDMI right here, which will give us our high quality 4K imaging. And it's all coming out over here. Right through that Smurf tube.
guys, come check out my work. Tell me if I did. Oh, I'm the worst? What do you guys think? Thanks.
Okay, so that concludes the installation or assembly of the 133-inch high contrast gray screen from Dragonfly. This is not the highest end screen that we sell, but it is a great value. I feel like they built a very good quality product. It's made out of really heavy duty aluminum all the way on all the edges, and you got steel tab tension rods that go down through and kind of cling on to these little tabs, which make sure that over the life of the unit we don't get any sagging. For the money, I don't think you can beat it. It's a great value. Next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and get the mounting brackets up on the wall. Alright, so what's going on right now, guys, is Grayson's mounting into the studs, and basically we're going to do at least a couple up top and a couple down below, and then we'll throw the screen up there. It hooks on the top hook and on the bottom hook. The next thing that you're going to do is connect your speaker terminals to your speaker wires. What we're going to do is take a toner and we're going to figure out where each speaker goes. Basically, you just hook up black to black, red to red, and then it makes a tone. Pretty simple. So that one is our height right. So we're gonna hook it up to surround back right, because that's gonna be our assignable port that we can use as a Atmos speaker. So I'm just gonna go through the speaker system and I'm gonna do that to every single speaker in the room and make my connections. Alright guys, we just finished up this project. Customer is really happy with how it turned out, and we just played a demo which I will attach at the end of this video. Make sure to stay tuned, that's coming next. Now I just want to run through the system and show you exactly what was done here today. We have a giant 133-inch screen which is mounted on the wall behind me. This is a Dragonfly high contrast gray screen, which is one of my go-to affordable screens. And it's a really quality, well-built manufacturer. So if you take a look over here, we have the Klipsch, and those are the 16 RWs, the professional series with the rotatable horn and the ceramic metallic woofers. And then down here below we have the 640, the RP640D center speaker, and we're powering everything up with a Marantz. That's a 5013 model. It's a 7.2 channel receiver, and that does have HEOS enabled. And we have a 12-inch sub. That's the SPL 120. Up here above my head, if you take a look, we have the 16 RCs. It's the same series as the front left and right, except for these are the circular in-ceiling versions. And they have a rotatable woofer as well, and tweeter, which is really nice because whenever you're doing an Atmos installation, you want your audio to be directed right towards your target seating areas so that you maximize the reality of the situation that the filmmakers are trying to produce. Now here at the rear of the room, you can see that we did relocate the wiring from up top to down low, which is giving a much more realistic experience, separating out those low effects versus the high effects, which are overhead. And we have our beautiful brand new Epson Pro Cinema 6050. This is the model that's been flying off the shelves ever since we did that unboxing collaboration with that home theater dude. You can see that we have it's surge protected on the ceiling as well, and we ran a fiber optic HDMI back to our home run, which is here at the front of the room. This projector does come with a 3-year warranty and a spare lamp and a mount included, which is one of the main reasons that I use this in the installations on my entry-level systems, because it gives the customer peace of mind knowing that that particular projector, which is a high-ticket item for this type of theater, is going to last long term. Now guys, we do sell all of these products and we have nationwide free shipping and a low price guarantee. So no matter where you live in the States, make sure you give me a call and we'll get you these products shipped out immediately. We really appreciate all of y'all's support, our subscribers. You guys are amazing. If you do like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more. This is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thanks for watching.
Hundreds more will rain fire upon them. Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place. Hail Hydra.